Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is, it's April, right? We should be getting a calendar soonish. If not, it's already happened. I wrote the outline for this video a little while ago, and I've been telling you guys that it is coming, right? So we just need to do the video now. I will kind of say, I was waiting to see when Fallen Heroes would happen, otherwise it threw everything off. But Fallen Heroes aren't here in April. They're coming in May, allegedly, so we presume. So this video is basically going to talk about the banners that are coming up through August. Because if you're newer to the game, or you've just not played a full year yet, and you've not been around the May, June, July months, it could be a little bit daunting on your orb stash, banner-wise. Fair. So there's a lot that's coming up. I thought going over what's likely coming and what has happened before might be a little beneficial for you. So that's what we're going to do. That's what today's video is about. If that makes you happy, then congratulations, you found the right video for you. So let's go ahead and just start off with the basics. April, May. This is normally around the time we see Golden Week. It's typically end of April, beginning of May. I think it's right on that cusp again this year officially. But that doesn't mean that Golden Week in FEH is officially going to start when Golden Week in Japan begins. There's usually a little bit of lag between the two starting and stopping. So just be aware, Golden Week is coming. Possible banners that we might get, possible rewards that we might get. It's the last year they did Picnic, I think. Was it Picnic? I think it was Picnic, and we had tickets for it. We haven't had a Picnic rerun yet. We haven't seen this month's special banner yet. So it's hard to know what's coming up special heroes wise and when they will be debuted. Picnic banner has always been a weird rerun. It's never been timely. I'll say that. They just kind of throw it in whenever they want. In fact, they delayed it by like a month to put it on Golden Week when they did that. So what might happen this year for Golden Week? I think it might actually be the Young Marth banner, aka that banner that we had for the anniversary last year. That is likely what I think we might see. If not, we might see a Choose Your Legends rerun of some kind. Some kind of other multi-pick Hero Fest. But more than likely it's going to be the Young Marth banner. That would just be my assumption. Especially now that we have Choose Your Legends units in a Forging Bonds rerun, which has never happened before. Because it's always been a prologue and not a normal chapter, story-wise. But so now that banner is getting rerun. I don't really think that it will show up in Golden Week, but it might. I don't know. It overwhelmingly won the revival vote, so I guess it's possible that happens. Additionally, we're likely to get login bonuses. We're likely to get quests of some kind, like quintuple experience SP multipliers, things like that. That'll likely be coming up in Golden Week activities. They haven't not done Golden Week before, so I would be surprised if they decided to stop that. It might look different from other years, but we will still have a Golden Week of some kind. So that's something. And then let's talk May, which is, you know, a little bit further down the pike. So May, you're probably looking at Fallen Heroes. You're looking at Brides, and you're looking at Remix. And I didn't put them on here. Just because I didn't really talk about any revival banners in the bulleted list, but you will also have the Brave Houses or the Choose Your Legends 4, Forging Bonds revival. So that banner will also be back. It'll probably be towards the tail end of May. So at that point you'll have Fallen Heroes will probably be done, I think, or close to wrapping up, and then the Brides banner will probably be about early to midway through that summoning period. So Brides are coming for sure. Fallen Heroes are coming for sure. I did a video on who I'd like to see in the Fallen banner. If you haven't seen that, you should check that out. Brides, I think Sacred Stones has a good chance of showing up. I think Three Houses has a good chance of showing up. Tellius has been on for the last several years, so that could also be part of it. It all just kind of depends. But I'm feeling very strongly about Sacred Stones. Maybe Valentia. It's been a while since we've had another Silica alt, right? So we're probably due for that. Because Silica and Alm are the only characters in Valentia. And Faye. Also Faye. Faye shows up again every now and then also. So that's fun. So yeah, that's May. So if that's not too tempting, okay, let me slide in to June here. So June is going to be the Book 5 midpoint, right? We're going to have Summer Part 1, a new Heroes at some point, and then another double special. What the new Heroes is going to be the Book 5 midpoint, right? So just to clarify that part. A double special banner is coming, as we should have one in April, but you already knew that probably. I think there's a double special prediction out for April also. I got you. Oh, by the way, the thing I didn't mention is the remix banner. It's likely going to be Robin. I know that, who is it? Gunthra, Ephraim, and Ryoma. They haven't been told that they're coming back yet, but they're probably likely to be on that May remix banner as well. But anyway, June. Let's talk June. June is important. Double specials, really good value. Summer Part 1. Probably pretty good. Summer 1 is usually a more of a mixed bag approach. Summer 2 is likely to be Three Houses again, just full disclosure. The interesting thing that they did last year with Summer Part 1 was they've had Sacred Stones on it for a while. And then for some random reason, they introduced Mia from the Tellius games. So this is, if you've seen me talk about the habits of special banners and how they progress over years, in the past, then you are probably assuming what I'm assuming, in that Tellius Summer is likely coming to Part 1 because of Mia last year, and there's going to be some overlap with that. So get ready for that. But beyond that, you're also going to start to have all of the previous summer reruns start to uptick here. Okay? And we'll talk about that once we get into July, but June is going to be interesting. I think for the Book 5 midpoint, it's probably going to be not. One would assume, right? May is going to be a legendary hero. June is going to be another mythic hero. We just had Dagger. So, you know, or no, is May going to be a mythic hero? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. No, March. Yes. March is mythic. April is legendary. May is mythic. June would be legendary. Anyway, either way, you know what I'm saying. They're going to introduce some kind of story character from Book 5 in the midpoint, like they do, like they have done, unless they don't do it at all. And very possible, but more than likely they will. So be aware of that. I know you guys are probably thirsting after Fafnir, especially after the April Fool's video that Faye did. But he's not likely to be on the midpoint banner, just FYI. So just be aware of that. As far as the double special banners go, it's probably going to be some kind of mixture of Halloween Ninjas and Winter, which is another Three Houses heavy banner, as well as Tellius. So just be aware of that, I guess. Halloween will probably be midway. Ninjas will probably be midway. Winter will probably start to be introduced into this double special banner for June. So it's coming. Just be aware. It's coming. Lots and lots and lots of things happening so far. And if that wasn't enough, let's talk July. And I don't have a lot on July here, but that's mainly to emphasize the point of Summer Part 2 and a remix that is featuring Legendary Lyn. Whoa. So, Summer Part 2. By this point, by the end of July, we will have had, more than likely, Summer's Part 1 and 2 of 2017, Summer's Part 1 and 2 of 2018, Summer's Part 1 and 2 of 2019, let's see, Summer's Part 1 and 2 of 2020, and then 2021. So 10 summer banners alone are likely to make a reappearance. I don't know if they'll do that. This is getting a little insane. Like, imagine 3 years from now when there's like almost 20 banners. I don't know, man. That's a lot of summer banners. You must really like swimsuits. So that's something to consider. Again, this is likely going to be a Three Houses-esque, at least to some extent, summer banner. It's been heavily alluded to in the text, and I don't know if that was just to get people hyped for no reason, but it existed, and so I'm pointing it out to you now. So if it happens and you don't heed my advice right now, just be aware that that is something that's coming. The remix, like I said, that's featuring legendary Lynn. That's when she's getting her first comeback, so more than likely she will also be a featured remixed unit on that end. So, yay. Get hype about that. And then we should have another Forging Bonds revival in July as well, but again, I didn't really talk about any of the revival banners, but just know that that is also coming. So, not really sure what it's supposed to be with, or how that rotation typically goes, but I think in the next slot there should be stuff like Yugdrall and the Church the Church Fodland banner. Those guys are likely to make a voting appearance for the July revival as well. So a lot of good banners basically between May, June, and July, right? And then something tasty and spicy for Golden Week. And of course, you all know what's coming next, because after July comes August. So August features many things. So we've got the half anniversary, likely to have a Hero Fest for the half anniversary. There's going to be a double special banner, and of course there's going to be a Choose Your Legends banner, the newest Choose Your Legends banner, featuring, who was it? Marth, Erica, Marianne, and Gatekeeper. Is that right? I think that's right. I think that's all of them. So after going through basically May, June, and July and having no orbs left, you're looking at probably August, which is the most action-packed month of them all. And keep in mind, August is likely going to be another one of those oddball special banners. I didn't put it on here, but it's likely to happen as well. So last year we had Pirates. Could be something interesting this year. I don't know. Maybe Cowboys. Who knows? We've had Pirates and Ninjas. I think Cowboys would complete that trifecta. So it's possible, man. I don't know. But that's likely to show up in August as well. So there's going to be a weird special. There's going to be a double special that likely has Winter, New Year's, and Valentine's. I mean, bro, seriously. Choose Your Legends, which is obviously a very, we'll say, anticipated banner. I think that's an accurate way of describing that. For some, for most, probably. And then Hero Fest of some kind. Don't know what that will typically be, but they typically do that for the half anniversary. And then the half anniversary itself. So there's a lot happening in August too. And I don't know if many of you were around back in the day, but I think year 2 of summer, we had like 20 to 30 free-to-play orbs given to us that month alone. Like, it was not a lot. There, I don't know why it happened, but it happened, and there was some kind of summer orb drought in the month of July back in like 2018, 2019. It was absolutely awful. So I don't think that'll happen again anytime soon. I think they've learned that, hey, we shouldn't do that. But yeah. So all of that said, there's other things like weekly revival banners. There's going to be skills banners. There's going to be weapons banners. There's all kinds of other things thrown into this mix. Outside, I didn't even list off the legendary and mythic banners that are going to pop up too. I didn't even list those things. And here you are, stuck trying to decide, oh, well, I don't know what I want. Well, exactly. Look, I think you need to wait. You need to make a list. I'm making a list of all the characters that I am willing to whale for, with an exception. And by whale, I mean probably just going +1, right? Because there's a lot of banners, okay? There are a lot of banners, and that means a lot of, like, single play, like, free polls, right? But we might also get tickets and other things like that. So I would make a list of characters that you like or things that are coming back. My list currently includes anything Micaiah, anything Anna, anything Ike, and pretty much Ira. Those are things that I will attempt to +10 this year, if need be. But anything else, like Pent, it breaks my heart. Pent. I went back in on the Pent banner and got broken at 3 3/4 by a Brave Edelgard. And I'm like, well, that's it, man. Those those are the extra orbs I had on my Android account. So I guess that's it. No +1 Pent for me. So, yeah, I mean, you got to make tough choices, man. That's what's coming. Or you just throw money at it. You can just throw money at it, too. But just keep in mind that no matter how much money you throw at it, you're still not guaranteed to get what you want. And that's very scary. I mean, there's ways to mitigate that with things like trait fruits and you know, things that allow you to change certain pulls you do get. But you are never guaranteed to get the character that you're after. Which is very scary. Unless, of course, it's a spark. You should always spark. I will ride that until, you know, I die. But always take the guaranteed pull if you really, really like that character. But there are a multitude of banners coming up in the next 4-ish months before the big, I don't know, the grand finale, if you will, for Choose Your Legends 5. So I guess that's just kind of where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it in your decision and what you guys think you should do. But I wanted to make you aware, all right? Because everybody's all excited about Fallen Heroes. Everybody's excited about Brides. And then there's Summer. And then there's remixes and double specials in between of characters that you want to get that are better now. Then you got Choose Your Legends. So I wanted to make you aware of just, you know, put it on a board for you so you can just see what's coming. And, you know, maybe that helps you. Maybe that helps inspire you, or be like, oh my god, this is impossible. I'm gonna whale everything from here on out. But I hope you found that this was helpful. I hope you found the commentary back talk of it helpful as well. If you did, you know, subscribe, come back, come hang with us a little bit more. I will be streaming here Friday? Probably Friday. And of course, we'll have a new events calendar video go live whenever that happens. With skills banners and whatnot. So, anyway, that is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, if you've done so. It's greatly appreciated. But that is it for me. So, again, thank you. And until then, I will catch you next time.